Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here and taking just a few minutes to watch this. I am Devin. I'm a registered dietitian and a board certified specialist in weight management, and I've been a dietitian since 2017. I am so passionate about what I do, and over the next few minutes you are going to learn a little bit more about who I help, how I work, a little bit about my program, my backstory, but first I want to kind of cover who is my program for exactly. So I mainly work with women between the ages of 35 to 40 plus, and usually these women have really struggled with their weight for as long as they can remember. So, and you may be in the same boat to where you started your first diet back in middle school. I've heard that a lot, or high school, or maybe your mom, you watched your mom do diet after diet and kind of followed in those footsteps. Likely you've tried everything under the sun and nothing has worked at this point. So we know when we go on diets, typically you are going to feel restricted and miserable in a nutshell. And you might lose weight, but when you get off of the diet, you still don't know what to do. And we usually end up gaining the weight back and then some, usually more than where we started in the first place. So at this point, you're probably really stuck. You're probably at your wit's end. And to be honest, you more than likely really just don't know what to do because there's so much misinformation out there coming at you from all different angles. So you may be struggling with that alone, as if that's not already enough, right? But it could be that by itself, or that plus now we also have to throw perimenopause, menopause into the mix on top of it, and it can make it feel so much harder. I hear this all day long. You may also be someone who has never really struggled with weight before until now during perimenopause, menopause, and it's coming with these weird new symptoms and weight gain, and you just don't know what to do. So either way, whatever boat you are in, I will be able to help you. I want you to know, if you're feeling like you're trying everything and literally nothing is working, you are not alone. So I've tried pretty much every diet imaginable as well. Just name a few. If you remember the lemonade diet, I did that one probably the most with the cayenne pepper, maple syrup situation. Military diet with the vanilla ice cream and hot dogs, that's another strange one. Special K diet, intermittent fasting, extreme low calorie diets, low carb, fat burners, you name it, I've probably tried it. This was all before becoming a dietitian. A quick background as to how I became a dietitian. I was really just finding myself curious. So after doing all these crazy diets and feeling restricted, miserable on them, I was like, there just has to be an easier way. So I would really just find myself self-educating down a rabbit hole for hours every day, looking up nutrition article after nutrition article, trying to learn like what's the truth. Anytime I had a question, I would look up, well, what does this mean? Find a research article that coordinated with that and kind of just teach myself. And eventually I was like, okay, this has to be my career. Long story short, I became a dietitian. Initially I worked inpatient in a hospital, then I worked outpatient in a hospital, getting patients ready for bariatric surgery, all that education that goes into it, that's super important for them. But we also did just regular nutrition consultations with those that were looking to lose weight, get healthier, but not necessarily have surgery. So I did a little bit of both. This is really where I fell in love with weight management specifically, because there's so many things you can do as a dietitian, but this was my thing. So what I did, I was like, I'm a dietitian, right? But I have to specialize in weight management. I want to see if there's like a credential that actually does that. Turns out there was. I studied a lot to get that credential, and so now I am a registered dietitian, but also a board certified specialist in weight management. Fast forward to now, my clients are learning, and you will learn too, how to keep things easy and simple, because my goal is really to help you uncomplicate all of this. So working together, you are going to learn everything you need to know about putting your meals together, portions, balance, timing of meals, quick and easy meal prep, navigating things like special events, holidays, vacations, going out to eat. If you struggle with things like getting consistent with exercise, or maybe it's nighttime eating, cravings, stress eating, emotional eating, all of these things are part of it. You are going to have one-on-one support, community support. Everything in my program is literally going to be step-by-step for you. My goal at the end of the day is to help you find the balance really between seeing results, obviously, what you came to me for, but doing it in a way where it is not restrictive, it's not depriving, it's not miserable. You could actually finally enjoy your life and eat the foods that you love and get to your end result and stay there forever. So If anything has resonated with you that I've been talking about the last couple minutes, the next step is really just to fill out the inquiry form below. This should take you about 1 to 2 minutes, kind of depending on how much detail you want to share. And from there, I will reach out to you, and I am so excited to explore working together.